Kings and queens, gentlemen and ladies. This is Refined Rose back with another video. I hope this video will find you great. So today I want to talk about karma. Good karma and bad karma. Karma can come back quick, or karma can be slow and it creeps up on you when it's least expected. Let's talk about the karma for those abusive partners. My best friend, Star, abusive partner, passed away. And he died in his apartment unit. He laid in that apartment unit stinking for 3 months. And when I say stinking, because he was dead in that apartment unit. And the neighbors kept complaining of a foul smell. They would describe the smell as if maybe rats had gotten into the wall and died. So they couldn't figure out where the smell was coming from for weeks. And then so a particular family member started calling around looking for him. The family didn't want to be bothered with him either because he was hot-headed, had a bad temper. Nobody wanted to deal with his attitude. Same as my husband number 6. The family member would just give him cars, anything he asked for, because he'll just fly off the handle if they don't. So the family started getting concerned because they hadn't heard from him in 90 days. And his child's mother was still receiving child support, which is weird to me. I don't know how you can still be receiving child support. And the guy was dead in his unit for 90 days. He was a truck driver, an over-the-road truck driver, and wasn't working. So family got concerned, even though they didn't like his attitude because he was hot-headed. But they was used to him calling at a certain time. And as time went by, they didn't hear anything. So they started to get concerned. And the people in this apartment complex, too many of them started complaining of a foul smell in the apartment complex. And it's been cold, y'all. It's been really cold. And so his heat was turned up. And he must have died on one of those cold days. And the heat was turned up. So the body was decomposing at a fast rate and started stinking or started smelling. So like I said, they couldn't pinpoint where the smell was coming from. They thought rats had got behind the walls and died. So Star ended up coming good friends with her ex-boyfriend, child's mother, through Facebook. The child's mother contacted Star through Facebook after she found out, or I can say his name now, James. He's no longer with us. James, after he passed away. And James' baby mama contacted Star to let Star know what type of person James is or was, because he's not a good person. So Star had already figured that out. Star was in an abusive relationship with him. He was mentally abusing her, financially abusing her, and taking her vehicle because his vehicle didn't work right. So he would take her vehicle and leave her without a vehicle. So Star, she wised up. She eventually got tired of it. He had been abusive to her for many months before she got tired of it and said, hey, I just can't take it no more. I'm breaking things off. So Star broke things off with him. And, well, he couldn't take it. He didn't take it well at all. So he started stalking Star. So when Star and her 3 children were out and gone, and he knew she was out and gone, Star didn't get her key back to her apartment unit. So he waited till she was good and gone and took out his aggression on that apartment unit. He put holes in the wall. She had TVs mounted on the wall. He pulled all those off and pushed them down to the floor, kicked furniture around, knocked dishes around. And the neighbors can hear this. So the neighbors thought Star was in there and she was having a fight with her boyfriend. Ouch, something stuck me in my leg. A tree limb. So they called 911 to report that there's violence in a unit. By the time the cops came there, James was gone already. So when the cops was there, Star had ended up pulling up and going to the unit. Cops were all outside. Cops were at the unit. And they were talking to Star. And they asked Star, they said, hey, what happened in your unit? Star is looking dumbfounded. Like, what do you mean what happened in my unit? Nothing's happened in my unit. So the cops asked her, can we come inside and talk with you? And she like, well, I guess. I don't know what y'all would need to talk to me for. Everything's fine here. So they go into the unit. She opened the door. She's utterly shocked. She's dumbfounded. Because when her and her 3 children left, the apartment wasn't in disarray. The TVs were still mounted on the wall. The furniture hadn't been kicked around. The dishes, the glasses hadn't been knocked out of the kitchen cabinet. And the dishes were still in the dish rack on the counter when she left, and they weren't knocked to the floor. So her mouth falls apart. She's like, what the HE double hockey sticks happened in here? So she said, I bet I know who did this shiznix. It's my ex James, because I broke it off with him. And he couldn't handle the breakup. So he came and destroyed my apartment. So the apartment manager was over there too. The apartment manager was involved. The apartment manager was pissed off. They saw the destruction in the apartment. They couldn't deal with it. Needless to say, they evicted her because of him. And get this, one of her children was over the age of 18. So he had to be reported on the lease. So not only did her credit get messed up, her 18-year-old child's credit got messed up too because she was evicted. Well, Star didn't move out fast enough for them. Listen, this is only a fable. Nothing I'm saying is true. It's true. Nothing I'm saying is rooted in reality. This is for entertainment purposes only. So, Star didn't have nowhere to go. She had 3 kids and a dog. Didn't have anywhere to go. They gave her only 72 hours to get the HE double hockey sticks out of there. So she didn't have nowhere to go. She couldn't make that move within 72 hours. So Star was like, I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying to find somewhere to go. I just paid my rent. I don't have money for a hotel, motel, get motel, have more hotel money. So she stayed past 3 days. Well, she had to go to work. Children had to go where they had to go, school and little part-time jobs. So Star was put out when nobody was there. She came home. All her furniture was sitting out in the parking lot. She tried to get back in the unit. The locks was changed, though. It's not funny. But now it's kind of funny looking back on it because we talk about it and we laugh about this stuff. How crazy the situation was. How crazy James was. So Star couldn't get back in the unit for shelter, and it was raining bad that day. So she figured it out. She's safe now. She's in a house now. She's at peace of mind that she don't have to deal with this abusive relationship anymore. So As time went on, James stopped the stalking. James just stopped stalking her all of a sudden. James stopped stalking her all of a sudden because James died in his apartment unit with the heat turned up high, and he started stinking. So she was like, girl, I ain't heard from James. James done stopped calling me and everything. I'm at peace now. See, karma got that ass. Karma took less than a few months to catch up to him, because he had done so many people wrong. So just be careful how you do people. Karma can be good if you do good. Karma can be bad. Karma can come within a matter of months, a matter of days, a matter of hours, a matter of minutes, a matter of seconds, or a matter of years. So just be leery when you're doing wrong and how you treat people, because karma can come get you. Karma can sneak up on you. Karma can take a family member. Karma can take a child. Karma can take any loved one. Karma can take a pet. Karma can take your life. So we need to be watchful of our tongue. Isn't it something in the Bible about the tongue? The tongue can hurt. The tongue can speak death. The tongue can speak life. Watch what you say to people. The Most High is, or God, or the Lord. Your ancestors are, your passed on ancestors, or some of y'all call them angels. They're listening and watching. The divine is listening and watching. The universe, all of us in the universe is one with the trees, the grass, the sea, the mud, or whatever you want to say. Anything in the universe, it all works as one. And it works on vibrations. So if you're on negative vibrations, negative actions, negative speech, negative words, okay, well, the divine is listening to that. Angels, the Most High, God, and you speaking and you putting that into the environment. Your actions are negative and your words are negative. You just put all that into the environment. You spoke that negativity on that person. Guess what? It's gonna turn around and come get you. You got a debt to pay, or you got karma to pay. You got to pay up in that debt. When you're working with the devil, that's just a spirit. That's just evil spirits or demonic spirits that go out and do your bidding. Well, they gonna do your bidding for you. Sure they are. And maybe it will affect the person, maybe it won't. It depends on how protected that person is. But it's gonna come back twofold, tenfold on you and get you. And you may have to pay with your life, which James paid with his life. And Star is going on with her life. Watch out for karma, y'all. Make sure y'all doing good so y'all can get good karma. Karma can be an MFer, a mofo. Do good, you get good. Well, this is all the content I have for right now. More content to follow, y'all. More content to follow. More content to follow. As usual, y'all be great. Be great. Stay great. This is all for now. And you know my saying at the end of the video. This is not new. Bye for now.